right, welcome to day whatever this is down in Florida. I think it's 8 full days. And it's Sunday, November 17th. Let me turn the fan down so you can hear me more. And we're on our way to Universal. Same deal as yesterday. I just could not get up early enough. I mean, you have to remember, I'm working 5 to 3, 5 days a week for 10 hours. That freaking wears you out. So, we're on our way to the park. We're going to splash in there about 10:45 in terms of pulling up. We're going to try to get in the park by 11. That gives me 8 hours. Here's the deal. I paid just about $150 for the ticket. It's expensive, but for Universal, I'm actually surprised it's not more. So, God knows how much we're going to have to pay for parking. And this place has a single rider line from what I'm being told. And we're just going to try and do the best we can. Express Pass is an extra $100, but after spending what I did yesterday at SeaWorld, I just can't justify doing that. Especially since I want to get some of the bonus from traveling. You know, I'm glad I got to forward some of that too, what I'm doing down here on the weekends. But at the end of the day, I want to save some money too. So we'll see what happens. If I feel like I absolutely have to get at least the one that lets you use one on each besides Haggard's, I'll do it. But until then, we'll see you when we get to the park, and let's go ride some coasters. All right, this is kind of wild to me personally. Up here on the left is where the site for Epic Universe is going to be, and I'm not like a geography expert or anything, but I would have assumed that would have been going towards like the actual Universal property in itself, over, you know, right by, I guess, the Big Planet, we'll call it. You know, where you walk in there, you've got City Walk and the two parks we have now. And I think, again, I'm just glancing. Oh my gosh, look, there's the construction right there. You could just barely see it. Oh my gosh, they're already building some of the coasters. So it's going to have coasters right off the rip? Yeah, look. I'm looking at the road, guys, I promise. Look at that. Look. There's your best look right here. Oh my gosh, I hope I got that on camera. Oh my goodness, man. We're about 12 minutes from Universal, so it's like weird to me that they're gonna, and I think that's the big like hotel they're gonna put there. I'm curious to see how this is gonna work logistically, since it's not on the same property. But yeah, guys, Epic Universe right there. Oh my gosh, this is really happening. What a parking plaza this is. And I like this. They've got everything on display. Looks like we're paying. Oh, City Walk closes at midnight, so maybe we'll stop by there afterwards. Prime. So what? If I'm understanding this right, that's $3 cheaper than SeaWorld for parking? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Just parked, and this is probably the smoothest parking operation I've ever seen. There's Fun Spot America right there. There's White Lightning, kind of a cool shot. And then over here, you've got like Volcano Bay. Oh my gosh, like, look at that. That's Velocicoaster and Hulk. Oh my goodness. And then you've got, you know, actual Universal over here, which is Rip Ride Rocket. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to do that, but that just gives me an excuse to come back. And then you can see Bubblegum Shrimp from City Walk. So, wow. Okay, so Universal for everything, City Walk and all, I believe, this leads to, it's literally TSA. Like, this is TSA. You don't have to take anything out of your bags. They run it through a metal detector. So much easier than Kings Island. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Wow. They like casually have a movie theater here. I mean, what? I'm in wide angle, by the way. So I take it this is City Walk, or at least part of it. There's the Universal store up ahead. Wow. This is insane. Oh, there's Hulk. Yeah, let's go back to 1x. I kind of want to give you guys like a more insider's perspective. Like, I feel like a lot of content I see is so choppy and fast-paced. Like, you don't really get the experience from a video perspective of what it feels like to be in Universal. Well, at least any part of Universal. And I'm gonna try and do that as best as I can for you guys. And this is just, I mean, that I'll check that out later, because if this is part of City Walk, I'll double check and ask someone. But if that's part of City Walk, why do it now? Yeah, this is City Walk. It has to be. Islands of Adventure on the left. Oh, if I round this corner, I think I'm gonna see what I think I'm gonna see, right? Oh, is it gonna be the big planet? That's crazy. They have a preview center for Epic Universe. It's not even open yet. Is this what I think it is? I mean, that's the main Universal to the right. Like I said, I'm very upset that I'm not gonna be able to do both, but I'm already splurging quite a bit just to even come here at all. So, oh, there we go. Islands of Adventure. Holy crap. I normally don't do like walking videos as part of my vlogs, but yeah, look, see? Universal Studios, Florida. Oh, there's the Universal. So that thing is over there. I see. I'll take a picture with that later, but for now, let's go take care of what we need to inside of this park. There it is. That's it, right there. Hold on, I want to get the shot. Oh my goodness. This is a real pinch me moment, guys. I'm gonna flip it around. I've been wanting to come here since I was like 13 years old. I never was able to afford it. Never grew up in a family that could afford it. We were always lower middle class. And the fact that to this day, I've still never been able to afford it because of flights and whatnot. The fact I get to do this, I mean, not directly on behalf of my company, but because of, you know, being paid to be down here, it happened. I'm like, obviously I can't do everything, but to even be able to do part of it, this is just such an amazing blessing, guys. So let's keep walking. Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. What, am I at Hershey now? Oh my gosh, they have a Hard Rock Cafe. I'm gonna have so much fun with my camera here. Like, even at night. All these shots are gonna be lit up, I'm sure. It's gonna look fantastic. Oh my gosh. I'm at Islands of Adventure. I made it. I mean, we'll call this a starting point. Haha, there she blows. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Well, the entrance is over there, and I'll catch you guys over there. For now, I want to take a quick pic with this. Alright guys, I normally like taking pictures with my camera more, but for obvious reasons, I'm going to be getting a ton of snapshots on my phone too. Speed, efficiency, getting stuff done. Oh my gosh, what a way to start. What a way to start. Expedition photography. What the heck is that? I'm assuming it's like, get your picture taken in there. Oh, and there's shops inside too, like, oh my gosh. So this is like the main gift shop, I take it? Guys, this might be the one time when the photos just don't do justice. Like, the video is gonna be what really paints the picture here. Oh my gosh, maybe I should go wide angle. Would that help a little? Wow. I mean, obviously this is like top-notch theme park right here, but this this looks like it has potential to be undoubtedly my favorite park I've ever been to already, just by walking in. There goes Hulk again. I'm sorry, there's gonna be a lot of rambling in today's video, and what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chop up each, like, I think I'm gonna do like one ginormous video for my own personal benefit, and then what I'll do from there is, once I'm done editing that and uploading that, however long that takes, I'll like cut up the video into other videos from that main video and post them separately. That way people can watch in that form too. But it looks like Hulk is like right here, so I may as well just start with that. First thing I need to do is find a locker though. My goodness. Shut up right now. The Fantastic Four Cafe, Spider-Man. That's the Spider-Man ride, I think. Oh my gosh. This doesn't even feel real. Hold up. Wait. Quick wide angle shot. I'm doing the snapshot feature on the iPhone. Well, boom. Not perfect, but right to your left. There's Ben, the Elastic Man. I can't think of his name, and I also forget her name. Oh my gosh. Bro. You're gonna hear a lot of bros and woes and goshes. Don't mind my hair. Attention all photographers and or people with big bags. You can buy for $3 per use per ride. Big lockers here. Seems like a nuisance, but look how big these lockers are. It's just $3, and I think it's good for like an hour or two. And then you scan this when you come back. So this is your locker barcode that you use all day, I'm pretty sure. And wow, like look, it barely fit into SeaWorld and all the other Cedar Fair parks. This, wow, fits right in there. I could technically put more in there if I wanted to, but I'm gonna bring my fanny pack. Quick update, fanny parks are not allowed on the rides here. Fanny packs, whatever I said. So I'll catch you guys when I get off. We're gonna go ride Hulk, and we'll see what I think. That was so awesome, guys. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this as simple as possible. Is it the greatest B&M in the world? No. But I don't understand the hate for it. It's butter smooth. I rode in row 3 on the left. That's where I was assigned. I'm just trying to get credits. I'm not trying to pick seats. I would imagine it's more intense in the back. If I have time, I can maybe try it. I tell you what, it's expensive, but the Express right now, there's 6 people in line for that. I waited 35 minutes for that. So, I can only imagine Velocicoaster's a longer line. Maybe it'll die out later. I don't know. I'll think about it as the day goes on. But, coaster-wise, I think I understand why they don't want you to film in here. It ruins the ambiance for people who've never been here. And normally I would like you to film, but, I mean, it literally looks like you're in the test chamber that Hulk was formed in with the experiment. And wow, guys, I mean, the theming in there, obviously it's Universal, it's so cool. And the ride itself, it's just really solid. I love that ride. No hate whatsoever. One of my favorite B&Ms I've ever been on. And yeah, the lighting's pretty decent, so I'm gonna try and snap a few quick pics, and then we're gonna head on towards somewhere. I don't know. All right, taking pics. For once, I'm not focused on the tight coaster shots, not until Velocicoaster at least. For now, I'm briefly, like, I'm setting timers. I'm trying to get as many snapshots that look good with the 24-70 and just get the scenery. Like, that's what makes this park what it is. Holy crap, this is awesome. There's even a side street. Oh, that's due. Okay, we'll come back for that later. Yeah, it's just a little drop tower. I'm not too pressed to ride that, to be honest. It does look really cool, though. And here's Spider-Man, and wow, that is a very cool presentation of this dark ride. I'm gonna try and do it if I have time. I'm just gonna try and scope out the coasters first. And honestly, let's just forget about trying to do different clips, because you just have to see this to believe this. This is unbelievable. So much Marvel. And this isn't like cheesy Disney Marvel. This is like legitimate classic Marvel. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. They have a comic store here. This is crazy. Well, that's the Marvel section. And there's a diner, there's 2 restaurants in that section alone. All right, let's keep on going through the park. All right, so just to the left of that area is Toon Lagoon. No clue what's over here. And honestly, I'm not 1000% sure what Toon Lagoon is.
It's gonna be awesome.
I mean, I could take pictures of everything, but I think I'm gonna take pictures of what interests me most. Marvel, Velocicoaster, movies, Harry Potter, things like that. Nothing wrong with this area. So I think this is like, well, old cartoons. I don't know what else to say. Wow. Though I might not know a ton about all of this stuff, this is still, without a doubt, really cool to see. Even just to walk through it. Yeah, no wonder why. And by the way, I've been here for just a little bit, and the park staff here is so much more helpful than a typical... Wow. They're just so helpful here. Everyone does their jobs, and that's something you don't really get at home. You get like 1/3 of people that want to do their jobs, and everyone else that just wants to be lazy and collect money. Little side rant, but Gasoline Alley, is that one of the cartoons? Oh look, it's Popeye. That's kind of cool. See, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at. We're gonna go this way. I think this might take you to Velocicoaster. Swallowed something. Yeah, Kings Island could never. That's Popeye, isn't it? Or is it not? It looks like Popeye. Maybe it's not. This is gonna be such a long video. Where am I going? I don't know. Well, that's that area. I'm gonna walk a little further. Looks like that goes where I came from, so I'm gonna guess I need to go this direction. Oh wait, no. Shoot, dead end. All right, so I'll round the corner and then I'll pick back up if I see something cool. All right, everyone, let's take a deep breath. I think I made it to Jurassic Park. I do not have Dr. Malcolm with me, but that is just perfectly okay. Oh my gosh. Like the way the foliage is, like it's straight out of the freaking movie. Big old bubble. Skull Island, Reign of Kong. Okay, that's the other dark ride I was told about. I'll circle back to this one later as well. Again, really focused on getting my coaster credits first and foremost. And then we can go from there. Maybe this isn't the Jurassic Park area. I thought it was. I hope this guy gives you a real good... Oh, no, it definitely is. Look. Look, look, look. Is that animatronic or is that just there? Looks like the... I don't know. I don't know what anything is here. That's what's fun about this for me. Whoa, dinosaur themed restaurant. I don't know where I'm going. Looks like that was just a lookout for what appears to be a... Oh, I think that's the old school Jurassic Park boat ride. I think. Let's see, what's this direction? And just enjoy me walking around exploring the unknown. Oh no, that's their water ride, never mind. Wow. So we're in the Jurassic area, that's for sure. Oh, there she blows. Camp Jurassic, not exactly sure what that is, but I think it's just a themed area. Let's see what is over here. Indeed, this is a Velocicoaster right here. I just don't know where to go in or anything like that. Look at the way they've got it caged off, just like the movies. Obviously, it's more themed to Jurassic World. Even the font is spot on. Wow. Look at that, guys. That's it right there. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna lie, that ride is like most of the reason I came here. Raptor encounter. Well, that seems like a wait. Can we get a peek at it? Oh, that's a whole ride. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Guys, look at this. Oh, holy crap. This is it. Oh, sorry, misfocus, whatever. Yeah, let's go find the entrance for that, because that looks like a freaking blast. Whoa, that would have been a great photo. I missed it. Maybe I could screenshot it later. But there's like a burger joint and a Discovery Center. I'm just gonna peek my head in here real quick. Oh, I know what this is. If you've seen the OG, you know what this is modeled after. Guys, like, I feel like I'm in the movie. Like, obviously, it was a very different type of building in the movie for its purpose. But, I mean, can we just take a second to appreciate this? If you've seen the very first movie, you know what this is from. In fact, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Wow. You hear the music, guys? Look over here. That's also from the movie. That's pretty freaking cool. Here, let's go wide. Let's go. Boom. Thanks, phone photo. Oh my goodness, the music, like. John Williams knocked it out of the park years ago. One of my favorite scores of his of all time. Even though I know it's been memed 1,000 times. Look! Oh, here it comes. I think it's gonna go right by. Is it gonna come right by us? Is it gonna... Oh! That is so awesome, guys. Here it comes again. Whoa. This thing is nuts. And here's Velocicoaster, everyone. I just talked to one of the ride operators, and that's those guys dressed up as... I love how the ride ops are themed here too. But anyway, they do not have single use. Well, they do, but they don't have, like, say I want to ride a certain coaster, buy it, and that's it. So that's unfortunate. It's 55 minutes. I'd say just ride it, get it out of the way, and then we'll make a decision later. Oh my gosh. So I'm in the GP line because the single rider line is actually closed off because it's getting longer than the regular line. So it's 55 minutes as I just showed you guys. The guy said that he'd estimate that an express would get you like 20-25 minutes, and like I could see maybe a 5-minute wait, but you know, this is the headline attraction that I want to re-ride. And if it only saves me maybe 15-20 minutes each ride, I just don't see it being worth 100 or 150. So yeah, do with that as you will. We should at least get the credits, and if I can at least get on everything, get some good pictures, might call that a good first visit. There they go.
Properly care for and maintain these magnificent animals. And now, you can take advantage of the opportunity all this provides to see these raptors in thrilling close proximity.
I just got off a Velocicoaster, guys. Holy crap. That was not what I expected. I was expecting it to be just relentless forces, element after an element after element, just like I know Intamin for doing. And it's like they made such an intense ride, but they mixed in moments to breathe because this is Universal, you know. This isn't Cedar Point where it has to be the most intense coaster in the world. And I can't say I ever felt too many G's, like I would say like a Timber 305, but a great amount. But I sat in the back right. Thankfully, I lucked out and got the seat I was recommended. And oh my gosh, guys, the airtime on this thing is so unbelievable. And those, like, there's unique elements on here that bring it back up for me despite the pacing. And it's those crazy inversions. Like, it's not your typical vertical loop or your typical inline twist. Like, they do it in a way where it freaking whips you and gives you hang time in the craziest way. And that inversion at the very end of the ride before you slam into the brakes, what the heck, bro? Definitely my favorite inversion I've ever been on. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say this is the greatest coaster in the world after one ride. I might be able to get one more, I don't know, but that's the one ride I got. I'm glad I got the seat I wanted. This ride is fantastic. It looks beautiful. The theming is just out of this world. And goodness gracious, I don't have enough words for that. That was so good. Y'all.
Oh, okay.
It's Hogsmeade, bro. And that's Hogwarts. Oh my gosh. I'm going back to wide. Just kind of crammed entering. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Where'd he go? Oh, there he went. I'm with Justin now, by the way.
What's up? I'm back.
Met up with this family because they had an extra skip the line thing for Haggard, so we're gonna go knock that out now, and that's gonna be a big game changer. Oh, wow. Now, I'm not saying it would happen, but could you imagine if by some miraculous miracle it snowed here?
It's already decorated for Christmas too.
Guys, look at this. Oh, I bet this looks great at night too, when it's like actually fit to the movie. This would look great at night. Oh my gosh. Oh, they sell it. That's where they sell it? It's in a little cart.
A few carts around.
Oh, the music too. Just soak it up, guys. That's Hagman's? Oh boy. Hagrid's. Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. That's the name. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let's go get a locker and we'll go ride it, and then I'll explore more of this area when I get out. Alright guys, we just got off Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. Don't ask me how I remember that. I don't know. And that ride was pretty darn good. It's not as good as like Velocicoaster Hulk thrill-wise, but it is definitely a great family coaster, and the theming is so good. I mean, it's understandable. It was the most expensive coaster in the world.
I believe so. I think it cost around $300 million, if I'm not mistaken, to build that entire thing.
That first animatronic of Hagrid and that little creature in there was awesome. It literally moves around too. But there's so many Easter eggs and some things Justin mentioned that I didn't see, and it's just because there's so much Easter eggs in there. You have to ride it several times to look for them.
Yeah, the attention to detail, just at this park in general, it's miles above modern Disney. I think, we were talking about this earlier, like Universal has been just changing the game with immersive theming, and Disney is just falling flat by milking all their IPs. Like, it's,
Yep.
And once Epic Universe opens, oh man, I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Repping it right now. I can't wait.
But we're about to do Forbidden Journey,
Yep.
and I gotta get a big locker, so we'll see you guys after Forbidden Journey. Alright, so just kidding. Some of the rides here, including Hagrid's, I didn't know did not have a metal detector, so I could have kept my phone on me the whole time. Oops. But yeah, unfortunately the only good angles of Hagrid's are like inside the line too, which is kind of a pain in the neck to get to. But it's okay. I'm here for the experience, and I'm gonna, like I said, I can only do so much, but there's nothing that beats actually showing up and being here.
Being at the park, man. That's all about.
It's just absolutely insane. So we're gonna go do, like I said, we're gonna do the flight of whatever it's called.
Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
Okay, so
Going to Hogwarts.
So this is officially the Hogwarts part of the park, right? Like, it's pretty much just Hogwarts in itself right here, and then Hogsmeade over there, right?
Yeah.
It's just the building. It's not like there's another themed area.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So the whole area is defined as Hogsmeade, and then Hogwarts here is just in the Hogsmeade section.
I see. Okay. Now I understand it. I thought it was two different sections. Oops. But I guess this ride takes you with like Harry, Ron, and Hermione through Hogwarts. So we'll see what I think. I love how like every ride is so immersive with like the queue lines even, minus the exit sign. I know. Like the vineyard and everything, like there's just so many details here that is just so good in this park, regardless to what themed area you're in. Everything is so subtle too, like the whole, I like how Velocicoaster, I know you guys couldn't see it because my phone was in the locker, but Chris Pratt's like giving a spiel with whoever that other chick is from the movie.
Oh, jeez, what's her name? Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, so
May I have your attention, please? If you are traveling solo or you wish to split your party into solo flyers, please head to the dungeons and ask the nearest Hogwarts student about how to get to our single flyers entry stairs. Your wait time will be greatly reduced by traveling solo. If you happen to have any questions, please see the nearest Hogwarts student. Thank you for your cooperation today and enjoy your tour of Hogwarts School for Traveling with Free.
Alright, so as I was saying, like, when you're inside the queue and it's giving you, like, the spiel, and they're, like, going back and forth about, oh, it's totally safe to have a roller coaster to the paddock where they keep the velociraptors, and Chris Pratt's, like, arguing his case that it's dangerous, and, like, he even cracks a joke. He's like, oh, yeah, sure, let's just put a roller coaster on the paddock.
Yeah.
Like, I actually laughed at that. Like, everything's so subtle, but it's so good. It's so immersive. And just look at this. Now, what I want to know, I hope I can see pictures that move. If you've seen the movie, you know that there's pictures with people that are actually figures on the pictures.
on top of its head, which I rotated very fast, so that it spins.
Oh shoot, back to one time. Line angle is not going to explode. I called that one. Oh, it's the invisible. Is this the map? This is the map Harry got, right?
That's so cool. These muggles running about as dragons. Just
oh my gosh, look at this.
Dreadful thing to say, Salazar.
a few muggles might be just what the Slytherin team needs, judging from their most recent efforts. Exactly when was the last time your house won the Quidditch Cup, Salazar? I will not dignify that with an answer, Godric.
Oh, listen to all of us quarreling. Our guests must think us most ungracious folks.
Good. And maybe they'll leave. If Dumbledore think it's right and proper that they be here, then they are more than welcome. Perhaps one of our younger guests.
Dumbledore!
Welcome, welcome. I am Professor Albus Dumbledore, headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Our school was founded over 1,000 years ago by the four greatest witches and wizards of the age. As many of you may know, Hogwarts is one of the schools where young people of the wizarding world come to study magic. I should warn you, things can be a little unpredictable.
Stopping his lecture. He finishes within the next train home. What's your suggestion?
Just keep it down, you two. This will work fine if you stop bickering.
Excuse me, we thought some of you might be looking for a way to escape Professor Bin's lecture. If you're not, you're mental.
Not that the subject isn't fascinating. Personally, I'd recommend they close the Badger's Hogwarts of history.
No one else has read that book, right?
For your information, it happens to be, by general consensus, the definitive volume on Hogwarts.
Also, happens to be dead boring.
As is Professor Binns, very boring.
How exceptionally dead. He's a ghost. Fell asleep in front of a classroom fire, woke up the next day to teach and left his body behind.
Still very sound in history.
You can enter the classroom through the back door.
Anyway, we thought you might rather watch a game of Quidditch than listen to Binns, but we'll have to sneak you out of the classroom down to the pitch, and we reckon the best way of doing that is to fly you there.
All you have to do is follow me to the room of requirement, and I'll manage it from there. Of course, we'll need a bit of magic. A charm I know from a world-class Quidditch player.
Hermione's famous for a charm. Magic?
Yes. Miss Hojinks, Recantor.
What's just about to do?
Remember, meet Hermione in the room of requirement.
See? That wasn't so fast, was it?
Bad brain has told you. Your voice is down, don't you hear us?
It's funny, most places it's called a parent swap, but here at Universal, it's called a child swap. That sounds terrible.
You get to swap your child for another child. It's great. If you don't like your child, send him to the child swap.
Whoa, man. It's the Sorting Hat. That ride was so freaking cool. It's not a coaster, but it's a must-do if you're at Islands of Adventure. Especially if you're a Harry Potter fan and you've seen the movies, even in small detail. It's got everything. Dragons, the Dementors, the Quidditch. It's got
Draco.
It's like, shut up, Draco. It's just a really cool ride. It crams a lot into maybe a 5-minute ride?
Maybe not even, but yeah.
It seems like you're in there a while. Wow, that was so... we gotta get our locker.
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
Just the combination of screens and practical sets and I'm a nerd about the tech and just the technology behind the ride. I won't spoil it because you haven't ridden it, but it is stellar. It was built, I think almost 15 years ago now. I think 2012 is when it opened.
Yeah.
And it still holds up today. I've been on Rise of the Resistance. I've been on I don't know, whatever state-of-the-art dark lights. This is up there. Like,
let's just say
so good.
I was in the perfect seat and was scared to death by a dragon breathing fire right into me. And you feel the heat. That was insane. But not sure what's next. I'll show you what's next. Follow along. All right, Justin returned with his family, and I do appreciate them and his friends specifically getting him for Skip the Lines for Hagrid's. That was a huge boost in my day. Check it out. I'm trying to check out Hogsmeade over here, and to be quite honest, I love the theme and the look of it, but it's a little overwhelming with the people, and it's not super photogenic because there's too many people. It would be photogenic, but I can't get the photos because just too many people. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back over by Velocicoaster, try and get as many shots of that as I can, and then I am going to give myself a butterbeer too, because I want to try it. And honestly, this line right here is nowhere near as long as the line over there, so I might just do that now actually. All right, we got our first butterbeer from Universal, and it is the cold version. I guess there's a watery and a cold version. I got the cold upon recommendation, and here we go, first drink. I don't know what to think. It's like, it's not as carbonated as I thought it would be. It's not as beery as I thought it would be. It honestly tastes more like an ice cream, to be honest with you. Pretty good. Kind of running into the same issue here coaster-wise, getting the traditional coaster shots. It's actually a little easier to get some of the scenic shots where you get like maybe a side profile of the train as part of the frame and things like that, which is completely fine by me. Pictures are pictures regardless. I actually surprisingly have not touched my 100 to 400. There's like one shot I was like iffy about, but I'm like, I don't want to waste too much time over here doing that. So right now it is currently, let's see, 4:52, almost 5 o'clock, which means we have about 2 hours left. I'm gonna limit myself. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna speed run to the other themed areas, just glance at everything, maybe peek our head in a shop just to see the architecture and how things are decorated. And then what we'll do, the goal is, Justin and I, before we leave, we're gonna meet up for the last ride, not the very last, but our last ride, being Velocicoaster at night. We just both think that's gonna be what to do. And I've heard that it's really cool lit up and everything. Until then, the only other ride I've been told I desperately need to ride is Spider-Man. So maybe what I do is I go check out these other themed areas past Hogsmeade in that same direction. I'm sorry guys, I love roller coasters, but I just don't think it's gonna make a whole lot of sense to wait in that line and get Hoppelgriff, I believe is what it's called. I almost called it hippopotamus earlier. But let's check out the other themed areas, and we'll get going from there. Someone in the comments is going to have to tell me what that is, because I don't think that's the actual Hogwarts Express. But yeah, look at this angle I just got. Couldn't even fit it entirely into my camera because of how wide it's required to be. But check it out, man. Just look at that. That is freaking awesome. I might get one on my phone too, just because. There we go. Yeah, guys, this is just beautiful. It's only 3 sections of the park. We've got a lot more to check out. And suddenly, I feel like I'm in Egypt. I'm not sure exactly what this is themed to, but regardless, it's really cool. Oh, is that Tigers from Kung Fu Panda? I believe it is. Look, that's Tigers. Cool. What's over here? Oh, about ran into that lady and her dog. Wait, you can go that way too? Oh, wait. I know where that's at. That's a decent shot, but nothing too amazing. I kind of like the scenery here, though. So let me get this photo real quick. I think it's all Greek mythology back here, too, because mythos sounds very Greek/Roman. I know they're very often associated. I don't know what this area is, to be quite honest. And I also don't know how to get to the other two themed areas. I kind of just went in a circle. I don't know what that building is up here either. I'm clueless, man. I need to study parks before I show up. Maybe if I studied them a bit more, I'd know where I'm at. I hear the Hulk music, I think. Here's Dr. Seuss Land. Okay, this is pretty cool. Wow, look at that shot too. Here, let's hold on. For photo's sake, give me a second. Screenshot and screenshot. Cool. Thanks, guys. Sometimes I get Snapchats on my phone. Yeah, let's go check this out. But first, let me get a shot. All right, Dr. Seuss Land. Here we go. Or whatever that sign just said. Oh, this kind of reminds me of the helicopters back at home at Kings Island. This is really well detailed. Really, really well detailed. Holy crap. I like how colorful it is and lots of candy and stuff. It does fit the vibe over here. The Grinch. What a cool area, man. Like I said, I would take more photos over here, but I know it's not a matter of if, but when. I will be back, and I can focus on more photos. I'm really just focused on the stuff that speaks out to me right now, which is Harry Potter, Jurassic Park / World, and Marvel. Oh, look at the hedges too. Look at that. Look at the detail. Oh my goodness. I tell you what. Hop on Top Ice Cream Shop. What a perfect name. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Is that a ride or a sign? I mean, obviously it's a sign, but... Oh, look at the carousel. Leah's gonna love this. Oh my gosh. I'm guessing that's a Cat in the Hat theater of some sort? Or a ride? Might be a ride. If it is, it's pretty cool. And like Universal's border, I think, is like right there for studios, because there's Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket on the other side of that fence. Let's keep on walking through here. Unless I missed something. I think that last area that was Greek themed was probably the weakest of the sections I've been in. But even there, it's not bad at all. It looks really nice. I just like the insane amount of detail here. Cats, hats, and things. Oh my gosh. And they're starting to get their Christmas trees out. The sun is in my eyes. Alright. So, I made it all the way around, but I feel like I missed something. Because there's supposed to be another themed area, and I can't remember what it is. So, I'm gonna go study a map and maybe get this sunset shot of Velocicoaster too. That looks insane. Green Eggs and Ham. If I had $1 for every time my grandpa read me that book when I was a kid. Look at that. There's just so much to see at this park. I think that's why I love it so much. Okay, yeah, and this leads you right back where I came in. which is the Marvel area, because I see the Fantastic Four Cafe. So, oh my gosh, what a shot. All right, this is mandatory. Let me use some photo magic. All right, so that was a perfect example of what I was talking about with scenery and roller coaster photos. And the scenery just so happened to be one of the most beautiful sunsets I've seen this week down here in Florida. Backwater Bar. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go try and find a map and see if I missed something, and then we'll go from there. Downloaded the app. Turns out I wasn't missing anything. I just got mixed up in my head. I went through all 5 of the major areas of the park and seen all the scenery-wise I could. I mean, maybe the restaurants and shops I could have looked in, but I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I think right now it's 5:21. We'll go do Spider-Man, and we'll go see what I think of that. It's only a 20-minute wait, and it might be quicker for the, why did my Siri go off? Anyway, it's only a 20-minute wait, and single rider line might be even quicker. So we'll go do that. I'm gonna skip out on Hoppelgriff because I'd rather just re-ride Velocicoaster and maybe Hulk one more time. Get the most out of my rides, and yeah, I'll just shut up now and let's do this thing. Well, shout out to the guys working the Spider-Man ride. They're letting me go express anyway. And I imagine we're going through the Daily Planet, or Daily Bugle. I got it mixed up. Superman's Daily Planet. This is Daily Bugle. Look at that. Here, I'll switch it around. Jameson. Oh man, Spider-Man is my all-time favorite, without a doubt. And I believe this is close to the ride platform. Whoa, that step was a little steep. Well, cool beans. All right, well, this will save me about 20 minutes on the day. These ride vehicles look so good. That ride was so cool. I mean, graphically, it's a little bit hard on the eyes, but that may be because the glasses I have on are dirty. Those glasses were dirty. And oh my goodness, I've been struggling finding penny presses, but I at least found, oh, there's 2 of them, wow. All right, well, one or the other. I guess we'll see which is which. Leia will be happy. But the ride was very similar mechanically to, what's the one I did earlier over in Hogsmeade? Can't think of the name, but you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of the same thing. Your 3D screens everywhere, and it's moving you around, and it uses all 5 senses. I mean, you can, I mean, there's mist, there's shaking. It's just cool. All the Spider-Man's nemesises are in here for the most part. So, really cool ride. Check it out if you can. Shout out to the worker who let me do Express. All right, so thanks to Mr. Spider-Man guy for letting me skip the line, and the fact that somehow, even though the public line is 35 minutes long over here at Hulk, there was no line for the single rider. What a contrast from this morning. So I got one more ride on that. Could ride it more, but I feel like I got a good feel for it. This time I rode the left side of row 6, which is close enough to the back. And what I really want to do now, since I didn't think I would have time earlier, I'm actually going to truck my way back to Hogsmeade. I keep on wanting to say Hogwarts. I guess either one works. We're going to go back there, and we are going to catch my, let's see, 116, 117, 118. I think this is going to be 219. If you've been following my Instagram, you're going to laugh at me because I keep on all week. I don't know why I keep doing it. I put 100 something, not 200 something. All that said, catch you guys over at Hoppelgriff. All right, just got some very, very sweet blue hour shots of Velocicoaster. Basically a similar shot to the one I got earlier, just instead of it being sunset, it's blue hour. Same with Hogwarts over there. Now it's time to head that direction. Actually, I'll stay here real quick and film this. Oh wait, you can start to see the light trail too. That is so awesome, man. This ride is just on so many levels of greatness. There it goes. Should do some bending around and head back this direction. Forgot I could zoom. This park is very pretty at night. Still can't figure out what the theme is over here. Wow, just kind of taking it all in, to be honest. So I messaged one of my friends and I just glanced at her response, and she said that it used to have Atlantis over here, which now that she says that, I could understand it. And now it seems like they might have either lost the licensing or just something had to get adjusted. But either way, cool area. But now we're going back into Hogsmeade, which seeing this at night was something I thought would have been really cool. So let's go check it out. Gonna go try and get, I want the time, not Abby's message, please. Well, we're getting Abby's message. It's a time between 6 and 7, and hopefully we can knock out Hopplegriff. If it's too long of a wait, or I feel like I'm jeopardizing my Velocicoaster ride, we're just gonna forget about it. Wow. This looks super awesome. I believe this is decorated for Christmas. Could take pictures, but honestly, again, I know I'll be back someday, so I'm not going to stress about that too much. By the way, now that I look at that butterbeer again, I never gave it an official review. I think the butterbeer is good. I just don't know if I would call it $10 good. It's just, I don't know, it just tastes like an average drink. Like, it honestly has a similar taste to like a custard milkshake like you'd get at Culver's or Dairy Queen. That's what I would most compare it to, taste-wise. I know that might sound weird, but goodness gracious, look at all these people. This is by far the most crowded area of the park. And like I said to Justin earlier, I think it's simply because the draw to Harry Potter and Universal together is probably greater than any other film franchise that I can think of. I'm sure it draws a good chunk of Velocicoaster fans. Whoa. What? Maybe I will get a picture of this. Holy crap. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna soak it up. I don't know where the entrance is to this ride either. Guys, look at that. That is just insane. It's beautiful at night. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, that was your little walk between two areas. Flight of Hopplegriff. I found it. The wait is 15 minutes. It is currently, oh goodness, Abby again. We'll see what single rider's at and we'll go from there. It's spooky dark and I know you can barely see me, but I just got off a Flight of Hopplegriff. That is my 219th coaster. Salty that last night, you know, Penguin Trek couldn't happen. That could have made it 220. Kind of an OCD thing, but 219 is good and fun little ride. It's short, but actually kind of packs a little bit of a punch for a family coaster. I would put it in the likes of, wow, you really cannot see me. I would put it in the likes of like, not quite Adventure Express, but I don't even know, something with fun laterals. I'm running out of words to describe this place. It's just so beautiful. It's currently 6:37. I think I'm just gonna head towards Velocicoaster now and meet Justin over there. Or actually, you know what? I've got a few minutes. Let's take a picture of Hogsmeade at night. Let's do that, and then we'll head to Justin. Just kidding. It's Spooky Ryan once again. You can't see me. I'm about to pass the Jurassic Park again because Justin messaged me and I completely blanked. We still got to do the river ride, whatever it's called, Jurassic River Boat Tour or something. And that's a classic. That's been here for years and years and years and years and years. And we need to do that. So I'm hightailing it over there, gonna meet him there, and we're gonna ride that since it's a 5-minute wait. It's 6:40, going on 6:41 now. And then we should have just enough time to book it to Velocicoaster. And if not, I'm gonna kill him. Whoa, who turned on the lights? Whoa, it's Justin again. Pretty much sit wherever. Justin thinks if I sit in the middle, my camera will be less wet. Alright, hopefully you don't get super wet. R5, please be okay. Wasn't this the original Jurassic Park ride that just got rethemed?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, it just has a different name. Okay. Well, this seat looks slightly less wet, so we'll go here. I don't know if I should film or not, so I'm going to shut it off. 6:54.5, and we are going down to the lockers here. We have just enough time to get to Velocicoaster. And let me just tell you, that old river adventure ride is actually a lot of fun.
It's fun, right? The T-Rex animatronic at the end. Spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah. That's one of the oldest rides here, and it looked great.
It's in such good shape, yeah.
All right, here we go. Time to get locker. This is about to be an insane experience. Holy crap, look at it. Here, we could probably film it when we get off. Let's go get this ride with Instagram. Quit Instagramming. What time is it? 6:57 on the dot. We got it. Okay, let's just go this way.
Oh, you're still filming?
Yeah, dude, this looks so good. I forgot to film this earlier. I love this ride so much. So well with this. I didn't even notice this one over here the first time. These are the best animatronics I've ever seen. Yeah. We just got off of Velocicoaster. One of the last rides of the night, I think. So that last roll at the end is called a Mosasaurus roll. And oh my gosh, it was so intense. I thought it. Remember Sky Rush, that vlog, when I said it's the first coaster that made me feel like I was literally going to fly off the ride. Well, imagine that sensation while you're upside down. That was one of the craziest things I've ever experienced in my life. Well, the only unfortunate part about getting one of the last rides of the night was that I missed the last cycle of the night. And I had this shot with the sign in the frame and that big old, whatever you call it, top hat there. I was gonna do a 2-second long exposure, and the only train I caught that was the actual last one, its lights were out. So the train we were on, its lights were out, but the other train, its lights were on. I guess that'll just have to be a project for one of my future trips here.
You'll be back, right? After today.
It's not if, it's when.
It's a when.
Because this
Correct
park,
answer.
this is, to me, this is undoubtedly the greatest park I've ever been to. And I didn't even get to try the food or anything yet. If the food is great, it's going to be an even better experience. And I bet you their pass holders have meal plans and things like that. Wow, look at Hulk. What a shot. I'm going to get that real quick. Heading out of the park now. We got to say goodbye to Justin. He's got a family dinner, which this is the first time I've ever been invited, but because the reservation is preventing me from showing up. But it's all good.
Okay.
I'm gonna find something to eat here on City Walk.
Yo, they got Panda Express.
I can get that at Kings Island.
Yeah, but this is Universal Panda Express.
Whatever.
That's
Gift shops are closed 45 minutes after the park closes. Oh, here's another vending machine. But Yep, Justin's gonna head out. We'll see him sometime. And then I'm gonna...
Another state that's not...
I see a penny machine there.
Or Ohio.
And one over here, so I gotta...
You got work to do.
Yeah, Leah's gonna put me to work. I don't see any others over here. I love how this worked out, dude.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Work trip, family vacation, unplanned. Dude was off social media for months and just happened to get on at the right moment.
Work. Hey, look, it's my name. Perfect way to end off.
Just in, bro. And that's gonna do it here from Islands of Adventure. But don't go anywhere, because right after I pass these gates, we're gonna go check out City Walk. Not sure how long, gonna find something to eat for sure. I mean, when in Rome, I've already spent so much money. I mean, I probably spent close to $25 and just moving locker. And when it comes to the penny machines, I don't even want to know how much I spent. So, doing that for Leah. And you know what? I look at it either way. I came down here with the intentions of making more money, but I also left with the result of having more fun. So, if I get to keep half the bonus money for myself and the other half the money for fun, I'll take it as a win. And yeah, there we go. We just exited the park and we're about to get past the iconic sign. Wow. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. I'll show you this in just a second, but first I want to show you the sign at night, which I will get a picture of. Just hang with me a second. It's really tall. Almost. We'll get there, I promise. Maybe. There it is. All right, let's shut up now. So, I am now in City Walk, and I actually somehow ran into Abby and Jared, if you guys remember them from a few years ago. They live down here now, and ran into them on the way out of the park, so that was pretty cool. I'm gonna kind of backtrack. Obviously I can't go in Universal Studios, but kind of want to just see what the entrance looks like and just snoop around over there. And I also want to get a picture with the big old planet at night and videos and all that good stuff. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. Oh, Bengals and Rams game is on prime time, and it's on this giant screen. And I think the game is just now starting too. So Cardiac Cats, they're gonna do their thing, I know it. All right, so there's Rip Ride Rocket over here, and that's kind of on the edge of the park, like it's in the front corner. I imagine if I went there, you just walk right in. But here's the big logo. And I thought it would be kind of more in the center, like I said earlier, but it's not. It's close to the studios, which does make sense. And quick screen capture real quick. And yeah, here's studios over here. And it has this more like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, this is the more iconic entrance, I do believe, in terms of entrance. Yeah, you just waltz right in and the ride is right there. So this is definitely gonna have to be a mission for next time I come down here. It might be some garbage quality, but once you zoom in, now I kind of see why people say it's themed to being behind the scenes, because it quite literally is. It looks like there's a lot of cool stuff. Oh wow, that's that Jimmy Fallon ride Justin was telling me about right there, right off the rip. This would be an interesting park to visit. But is that a skyline I see too? Yeah, there's a little, oh, it's the New York section, I'm pretty sure. I don't know a ton about this park either, but we'll come back to it someday. Just wanted to kind of snoop around and check it out up to a certain point. And it does look pretty cool. What does that sign say? I'm very nosy. Minion Land. Oh goodness, yeah, we definitely got to come back. See, that's what's weird to me though. Like, is this themed to broadcasting or just more Universal licensed stuff, you know? I don't know. From what I was told, especially by Jared and everyone else, I picked the better of two parks. I personally would have thought Universal would have been the better park, but I don't know. Oh, look at that. It's 1st and 10 for the Bengals. And man, if I didn't work tomorrow, I would sit here and watch this whole game. It goes until midnight. But yeah, apparently I went to the better park, and from what I understand too, the series is a little more hodgepodge. Like, it's immersive, but not quite as immersive from what I've been told. So enough speculating. We'll come back another day. I'm gonna shut up about that. Let's go get some food for real this time. Pardon the flares, they're even showing up on my camera. But there's islands over there. But I really love the skyline here. It's just, there's an aesthetic over here I just love between these two parks. So well done. As much as I want to watch the Bengals, I feel like they're going to lose, so. But I tell you what, they're 3-1 on games I don't watch, and they are, actually, I think they're like 1-5 on games I have watched. So maybe I just don't need to watch and they'll win, and that's hopefully going to help. All right, let's take a look in the Universal Studios store. This ought to be fun. I'll admit, this is probably the biggest gift shop I've seen since Hershey. Oh, they got all sorts of stuff in here. And there should be a penny machine somewhere in here for Leah. There's a lot of those. It's going to be impossible to get this all in one clip. So if I see something super notable, I'll point it out. But I do see a lot of Harry Potter over here. Maybe it's kind of in sections. Well, as luck would have it, there's no coaster shirts. There's some decent, like, Universal General merch that doesn't look too bad. But I do not see any coaster shirts anywhere at all. So that's frustrating. I'm going to ask. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, but I might have just taken an L here. Should have probably went to the one in the park. Yeah, so I talked to the lady in there, and the Universal store outside just has general Universal merch and the IPs, but nothing related to the attractions. Other than Hagrid's, magical creatures, motorbike adventures. Whatever. I guess that's okay. I could try and get some online or just save money. I got the experience and the photos. That's all that really matters. I thought about eating here, but just the amount of money I spent today, I'm just gonna go to McDonald's, the world's biggest McDonald's. I think that's gonna be more fun, and I can't justify paying for the cowbell or whatever it's called, the cowfish. And this pizza looked really good, actually, at this Red Oven Pizza Bakery that's directly across from the Universal store, right? But I looked at their menu, and there's no prices listed, which that is an instant red flag that is going to be absurdly expensive. So I'm just going to leave. You know what? I got to look at the boardwalk, whatever it's called. There's some cool stuff here. If I stayed on the resort and had more time, I would definitely consider it, but we're just going to put that as something I want to check out for next time. Like I said, I'm sure the pizza's great, but I kind of want to see what a McDonald's pizza tastes like, and one less trip to Orlando if I do that tonight. So that's how we're going to do it. That's going to wrap up our time here at Universal. So my best description of Hollywood Studios. Oh my goodness, I'm reading Hollywood sign over here. My best description of City Walk. Honest to God, imagine that there's like a boardwalk with all your attractions, right? And your bougie places to eat. Tourist trap places to eat. If you see a Bubba Gump, you're at a tourist trap. And the only caveat being there's two major theme parks in front of it. That's how I describe it. And they just conveniently play primetime football on the big screens. So, wow, what an experience. I'm not even gonna walk. I'm just gonna let this thing take me. I'm sad I can't stay longer, but I work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I'm already staying out later than I need to. Goodness gracious, what a day. Wow. I'm speechless. Island's just that good. It's that good, guys. Next up on today's agenda, we are going to the world's biggest McDonald's. I have not been here in a very, 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 very long time. And it's going to be great to go back in. I'm not messing around with the arcade. I might show it off. I'm super tired and I work at 5 a.m. tomorrow and it is currently 9:48 p.m. And I've got like a 30-minute drive, give or take, back to the hotel. So, let's just go ahead and show the highlights. I think I'm going to get a McPizza, but we'll see what the menu actually is and go from there. Dr. Malcolm, welcome to the world's biggest McDonald's. Picking up where we left off. First of all, let's switch to wide angle. We've got McCakes and ice cream everywhere. Surprised it's working. McCookies. McMario. I guess that's the theme. Kiosks everywhere. Now granted, this has probably been updated significantly since I was last year. Those kiosks didn't exist a handful of years ago. This is like the normal McDonald's menu, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yeah, everything looks about normal to me. So now we have, tons of seating over here. But look at this. This is freaking pizza, guys. McDonald's with pizza. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. So before I show you guys upstairs, I'm actually going to get myself food. So I'll get some food. All right, so I had to ask someone for help. But you go to sandwiches and meals for pizza, and look at this. They've got subs, like, this is just insane. But we're going to get a pizza, because why not? Add ingredients. You can add a McCrispy filet to your pizza. That's funny. I might get one of those too because they're actually really good. Bacon bites. How much does that add to the cost? $2.49. Nah, we'll just get the regular old thing. Oh, you choose your own toppings. So pepperoni. I guess we can go with... What in the world? This is interesting. You know what? We'll go pepperoni and bacon. We'll go bougie. Why not? Yeah, we're just going to keep it super simple.
Yes, I already have a large white pizza.
Pizza sauce. Yes. We're going to go with mozzarella cheese. Cheddar jack would be interesting. And we're going to add to your order. Yes. Then we're going to go with sides. This is a lot of stuff. You know what? I treated myself to the butter beer. I don't trust them with the milkshake. I'm not going to lie. And let's go with sides. 3 half strips of bacon is the side here. What in the world? Where's the fries? So, no fries. Oh, because it's its own thing. Of course. That makes total sense. French fries. You know what? We're going for the home run tonight. We're going for the large. Add your order. And you know what? McDonald's sweet tea is really good. So, we're just going to go with that. Southern style sweet tea with lemonade mix? I haven't had their half and half. Is this a joke right now? Oh, here's their sweet tea. Boom. We're definitely going large all the way.
Come over here.
I mean, really, for what it is, that's not bad, considering you're getting a whole pizza. But yeah, there you go. And that's the world's biggest McDonald's. Now I have to pay with Apple Pay, so give me a second, guys. These are Firestone pizzas, guys. I thought these were just oven pizzas at first. No, this looks good. I just noticed you can get McWaffles here too. So they literally have it all. And here is the McDonald's pizza. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I got the bacon and the pepperoni on there, which let me tell you, that's one thick piece of bacon. But let's dig in. All right, don't mind the pizza in the frame. I have to hold it a certain way. That way I can vlog and hold everything I need to. We're gonna take a quick look up here and then I'm gonna leave because I'm freaking wore out. And I'm probably gonna die at work tomorrow. So if you guys don't see this video, that's probably why. But nevertheless, there's more dining up here, which is crazy to think about. There's an arcade. And I wonder, it doesn't appear so. But there used to, oh wait, I think there's more of it up here. Spin to win, love that game. A big bass wheel, whatever. There used to be a NASCAR game here years ago, but I bet they've taken that out by now. Universal, I was just there. Yeah. Not quite as big as I remember it, but the fact that McDonald's has this at all is quite astonishing in itself. And something that you probably haven't seen since you were 6 years old, a playground. Might I say, a pretty good sized one at that. But a random crocodile, I just realized that. Actually, I think that's a gator. One or the other, who cares? But yeah, this is the world's biggest McDonald's here in Orlando, Florida. If you find yourself visiting either Disney or Universal, even the fun spots, it's all really close to that area, even SeaWorld. So, all you coaster people, I'm not a big McDonald's fan, but this place is actually above average. So, come check it out, and I'm gonna head out to my car.